Okay, let's get started here. Welcome to the Roman numerals lesson 1. What are Roman numerals? The following is a list of Roman numerals. I is valued at 1. V is valued at 5. X is valued at 10. L is valued at 50. C is valued at 100. D is valued at 500. And finally, M is valued at 1000. Okay. Now, how do we make numbers using these numbers, these Roman numerals, right? So there are 3 rules that we need to follow. Okay, let's talk about rule number 1. You can repeat I, X, C, or M up to 3 times. Okay, meaning you can repeat either it can go either once, twice, or 3 times. You cannot exceed that. You cannot repeat the following numbers: V, L, and D. Okay, simple rule. Now, what is the value of the number? So the value of the number is the number of times you have repeated times, or let's use a different word, multiplied by the value. Okay, now let's see some examples and that will make it really clear. Okay, let's take a very simple example. What is the value of I? Let's see what we've done. Okay, we have repeated I 2 times. Okay, and we also know, look at this table here, each I is valued at 1. Therefore, the total value is 2, which is the number of times you repeated I, times 1, which is a value of I, and the number is 2. So whenever someone says I in Roman, it means they are saying 2. Let's say a different example here. Let's try someone XXX. Okay, now this is, you have repeated X 3 times. Now we know that each X is valued at 10. Look at this table here. Okay, therefore the total value of XXX is 3 times 10, and that would be 30. Simple, right? One more example is CCC. Now what happens here? C is repeated 3 times. Each C is valued at 100. Therefore, the total value is 3 times 100 is equal to 300. Okay? Let's look at some examples that are not allowed. If someone said LL, this is not valid, right? Because you cannot repeat L more, you cannot repeat L, period. Now remember, L is valid, but LL is not valid. Similarly, VVV is also not valid, right? When it comes as a sequence. And finally, DD is also not valid. That completes the Roman numerals lesson 1.